It's funny because I wasn't born to be the way I am today. I grew up poor. My parents were smart, but they had no money at all. And my dad was the first one in both sides of the family to go to college. And we traveled a lot. We lived in a trailer park, fell into the very traditional mindset. My parents stayed together. My mom stuck with my dad. And I just thought that was the only thing you could do. I thought that was what it was about. That's what you look for. And as I went through life and I met girls and I worked in jobs and I felt like it was just like this oppressive force. Like I had difficulty getting ahead, Every time I did something, like you needed something else to get there. It was like catch-22 with money. And with women and success, I would find somebody and I would think it was going to be perfect. And the next thing you know, it just wouldn't work out, or she would totally change. And then they fuck you over. And it's like, I was standing there going, like, I'm doing the right things. I'm trying, like, what do I have to do to fucking, to get to the next stage? And I had, my turning point was when I was just finished college and, I had nothing. I wasn't looking forward to a very, very blasé normal life. Very. And, I didn't know even what I was going to do after college. I didn't even have a job lined up. And so I was like, what am I going to do? And I had a girl that wanted to marry me. And I just thought, all of a sudden, I realized that it was like a trap. Like I could see, I didn't even hardly like her and she didn't even like me. And it was like, why were I couldn't understand. It was just brainwashed totally. And I said, I didn't know what to do. So I just bought a ticket to go around the world. I said, I got to get out of here. I can't get married right now. I'm not ready. Fuck it. And I couldn't say no. I didn't have the guts to say no or to directly confront it. So I just left and I bought a ticket around the world and I spent a year and a half going around the world. That trip changed my life. I was totally red-pilled by going to different countries, watching women in these countries. I had situations I would have never had in the United States where I grew up. There's no way. I had women throwing themselves at me. I had sex with virgins. I did all kinds of things. I found people accepted me for what I was, not the paper that I had. It wasn't like, oh, you're from this family, so you obviously, are no value, right? They would just look at me and I was what I said I was. And I recreated myself overseas because in the expat community, I was allowed to do that. People ask you who you are, you tell them. And I was like, there was no one to stop me. And I started to start businesses. I started to dream big. I started to think, fuck, I can do stuff. I can start things. I can succeed. And I started to do things and start businesses and they succeeded and everything that I thought I wasn't able to do started to happen to me, Women threw themselves at me. And these experiences, what they did was they gave me vision and they gave me wisdom. I could see how things were going to turn out. I had hundreds and hundreds and thousands of experiences. And that's when I became Ronin Man, really. That's when I realized that unblackmailable and not having your balls in the fucking vice for anybody just to squeeze when they want to was the most important thing. Because no matter how successful you are, if your balls are in the vice, you just need someone to turn the fucking crank and it's over. Since then, I've traveled the world, over 50 countries. I've lost and made millions of dollars in many different industries. I've lived abroad for over 28 years. I go where I want, how I want. I'm in peak shape. I'm 53 years old. Most importantly is that I'm free. I am fucking free. I don't have like the fear hanging over me like most guys do. Most guys, we all know the situation we're in. So you could be doing very well, but could all be taken away. That you're just one step away, Most Americans can't even cover a $400 medical bill. And so they know that, and it creates an insecurity. Also, they know that women can take everything they own at a moment's notice. And guys don't know what to do. I know what to do. There are no big secrets. There's just a couple of things you need to get right, and you need to know why you're doing them and how to do them, what to expect, how to keep on track. I'm not saying that it's a magic pill. There's no big secret that I can teach you that's going to make your life get perfect. But what I am saying is no matter who you are, if you implement the ideas and strategies that I have, you can massively improve your life. And that's something that I will guarantee you. My strategies are for men and they're unique. Like they're not out there anywhere else. So be it money, health, friends, your sex life, I created this step-by-step guide that's in-depth study of men that have been miserable and felt the need to change something about their life. This is from years and years of real experience, painful experience, compiled into this one product. Basically, this is my whole heart and soul, guys. I'm putting everything in here. And you can't find what I'm telling you. It isn't available anywhere else. Look, if this information was out there, if there was a blueprint for guys about how to live life as a red pill guy, optimistic, in good shape, have money, if there was a blueprint out there, I wouldn't be making this. There's nothing out there. All the advice is for married guys. You know, they don't understand what we need. They don't understand we're in a new world now. This is no bullshit. This is private. I don't shy away from anything. No matter what problem you have or what situation, I'm going to give you the no bullshit rundown of what you should do in this situation to improve this situation. And everything that I tell you has been tested. I've tested it personally. It's stuff that I can't share on the YouTube public channel because some of this stuff is very, very edgy. I consider everyone on the channel and everyone that's joining the members area to be a friend of mine. And there's no way I would put this stuff online publicly. You know, we're here, we're in a situation. Part of succeeding as an unblackmailable guy is that you don't spill the beans and that you keep your cards close to your chest. And I want you to do that, and I will also do that. But if you're in the members area, you get the real deal. You get the lowdown. It might be semi-edgy, illegal, or whatever. You're going to get strategies that work for other guys that you can implement to overcome something, a situation. Keeping in mind the whole, like the general lifestyle that you want to live. It's not separate advice that it's just one thing. You do this, you do this. This is including your whole lifestyle. Because every guy's situation is so unique and everybody's at different starting points, included in the members area is a call with myself where we go in depth into your situation. And this is in the beginning. We talk as long as you need to get to the root of the problem. The most important thing is that you have unique problems and unique situations. So in our call, in the members area, we call directly. I talk to you on the phone. We talk as long as necessary to get to the root of what the problem is. We suss it out, and I give you a step-by-step action plan to overcome that. And I'll show you other guys who overcame a similar one. Now, what do you get with Unblackmailable? In-depth modules that reveal the secrets of solving every major problem that a man has in modern society. A network of friends, guys with the same mindset, reaching for the same goals. One of the most valuable things is that this community of guys is unique. You will build a network of friends that have the exact same mindsets and goals as you. You'll get a place to share, a private place where you can honestly share your most difficult issues and have them solved. You will hear the stories of how I overcame substance abuse, loss of a $40 million business, fucked over by society, fucked over by girls, and even extreme real-life situations when I was taken hostage at gunpoint. And I'd also like to throw in a bonus guide for guys that want to live overseas. You'll have a guide to move overseas, live overseas comfortably. Look, I know you guys are a special bunch. I appreciate everybody who listens to the channel. So don't get me wrong. If you can't afford it or it's not time for you, that's fine. A lot of problems that men face are very tricky. They're very difficult and the stakes are very high. One mistake can easily lead to $1 million in child support payments. So in the members area, I'm going to give my time and I'm going in depth to fix those difficult issues and to protect you so they don't even happen to you. I wish I had a guide like this when I started. It would have saved me many years and many painful situations, which I didn't expect, which hit me kind of like a bat out of hell. What I did is I made the guide that I wish I had when I was 23 years old and I started traveling around the world with totally lost, not knowing where I'm going, what my plan was. I wasted so much time. I wasted so many opportunities. And I also got in so many risky situations that I was very lucky, honestly, to get out of. I want to save you from all that. I'm Ronin Man, and this is Unblackmailable.